hung out in Mexico together, but I live in Wyoming, so we spent a lot of time on the phone. And they were always morning calls. I'd be drinking coffee, and he would call me, and he would be like, dude, have you heard this new band? Or listen to this song I just wrote. One time he sent me a song called Range Rover, and he had told me a few years earlier that he guessed it was important for his wife to live in a multi-million-dollar shabby chic house in this like really nice neighborhood. And he was like, but they have a guest house so I can put my drums in there. Like, that's what was important to him, was music, friends, family. He didn't care about the house. He didn't care about the bank account. He just wanted to play. I mean, we got together, and I remember one time he called me up and goes, hey man, I'm doing this gig tonight at the Malibu Inn. And I'm like, what is the Malibu Inn? He goes, it's just like restaurant, hotel thing on PCH, and like, come down and let's do some Motley songs. And I went down, I brought my bass, and we were hanging out and talking, and then he goes, I'll be right back. And I go, where are you going? And he goes, I got to go set up my drums. As Taylor was there in front of these 150, 200 people that all heard about this, were crammed in there, and he's setting up his own drums. And I was just like, guy's a rock star, man. This is what it's all about. This is the real deal. That's what I loved about him. That's what I loved about him.
After the sad passing on of Taylor Hawkins, Motley Crue's Nikki Sixx came out with an emotional tribute to the legend Taylor Hawkins via his official Instagram page of over 97,000 followers. He said tearfully that I'm gutted, shocked, it's not possible. God, you took the wrong motherfucker this time. I could go on for hours about our friendship and plans. We always joked about doing together, but now is not the time, but it feels like a knife in my heart. His lovely family, I'm heartbroken for you, and God bless his band, family and friends. He was fast and foremost one of the greatest drummers of all time, and I'm honored to have known him and jammed together. His energy lit up the world. Godspeed, brother. It just seems like it was not your time. Now again, prior to the show, Nikki has reminisced about the long time best friend Taylor, remembering all the good old days, best memories on stage. In his words, he said, if I could say anything to you, Taylor, it would be thank you for all those crazy phone calls, usually very early in the morning. I'd be having a cup of coffee, I'll be staring out in the backyard, and you'd call. And we would talk about our favorite bands. We would talk about things that would piss us off and things that we loved. The one thing I learned from you is to really believe in yourself. I remember there are a couple of times I was having some rough times, and you were just like, Sixx, you're a badass. You're a great songwriter. You were just always pumping me up and making me feel like I could make whatever I was going through happen. I could succeed at whatever I was trying to do. We talked about doing a band together at some point someday. I miss you. I wish we had got a chance to do that. Life got busy. Thank you so much for being there for me as a friend. I love you. I miss you every single day. Rest in power, King.